Yeah, I can taste it. Taste like victory. It tastes like life. And that's what I'm all about. Living my life to the fullest. I've said it before. I am a sick man. I do this because I like it. All right? It is not something to be proud of. It is not something to aspire to. I live for this. I'm not the kind of guy you want to go down a dark alley with when there's only one of us coming out. Who do you really think is going to come out, Hangman, huh? Who do you really think is going to come out? Just remember, you wanted this. I tried to leave it alone. I beat you once, sent you to the hospital, barely breaking a sweat, and I didn't get no credit for it. They said it was an accident. You beat me. I come back from the worst injury I've had in years. I come back from a concussion, and I beat you. I do the same thing you did to me. I go and do that, and you got praise for it. You got flowers and awards for it. I didn't get nothing. They told me that it was a fluke. They told me it wasn't real. They said it didn't count. That's what I'd say too. If I got beat by a wrestling move that I learned in 7th grade, this time I will leave no doubt. Hangman, you are a great wrestler. You are even a great man. But you are not the same animal as me. And there is only room for one of these animals in AEW. Only room for one animal like me in this ecosystem. And I will die to protect what's mine.
What? Am I supposed to be sorry for interrupting you? Sorry for what? Sorry for being me? Sorry for being human? I'm tired of being sorry. You may see the world in light and darkness, black or white. It's not that simple. I live in a world of gray, and that's what allows me to do things others just can't do. That's what allows me to fail and get back up. You see, I've lived my whole life off pure emotion. And tonight, this emotion, this frustration, this anger, this rage, this recklessness and insanity is exactly what will beat you. I have nothing to lose. Undertaker, tonight, it's extreme.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir, baby! Hey, them boys in the house! You sick! Huh? You sick!
You looking at
Hey, I got one question for everybody out there.
Ask him that question.
Everybody! Who the hell is gonna take these from us?
Huh?
Hey, let's be real.
Huh?
There ain't a damn tag team in the whole damn world. I don't care who you work for. Ain't nobody beating us. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Now, day after day, I've heard it. Everybody's upset that how could you do that to your friend, Drew? How could you cost him the title shot? Stop crying, dummies. I made it abundantly clear. Drew Galloway, Eli Drake was furious. Eli Drake is not a creature of circumstance, but rather a creator of circumstance. And what is the circumstance I created? A circumstance that's advantageous to me. What that means is, yeah, Drew, you got me in the door and I wanted to show my appreciation, but you couldn't stop blabbing over and over, telling everybody to stand up, stand up. As far as I'm concerned, you can all sit down. Meanwhile, Mike is standing here nodding his head like the puppet he is. And now I gotta come out here and tell you my name is Eli Drake, because who'd have ever known, because Drew Galloway wanted to talk for me. But let's face it, I used the Rising, I used Drew Galloway for every little bit I could. And now as each of you look at me and you say, oh, what a jerk this guy, I'll tell you this, none of you are any different than me. You're all exactly like me. And I'll tell you how. Because each and every one of you have called into work sick when you've been perfectly healthy to go in. You've all got friends who you use because they get you things. And let's face it, ladies, a lot of you are here with guys that you're in relationships with just because they pay your bills. Meanwhile, you're dreaming about a guy like me. Drew Galloway gets your goat. There was something so simple as this, and so simple as this, I was able to take that last little breath out of the Rising and take that last little breath out of your championship hopes. But I'll tell you this, as long as Eli Drake is standing here breathing, you will never be the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, not because you're not good enough, but because I won't let you. And that's not an insult, that is just a fact of life.
Every night, we lay our heads down to dream. And that's when our minds really start to tick. We start remembering all these things, these horrible things, these travesties that have happened to us in our lives. But in our dreams, we're superheroes. And in our dreams, we can fix everything. We dream of revenge. We dream of payback. But just like that, man, just like that, we wake up. And that's when reality starts to set in. That's when we go to the mirror and we look in and we remember that we are not superheroes and that we cannot fix everything. And so we bottle all this rage up inside of us and we go on living our dismal little lives as if nothing is wrong, but everything is wrong. And I plan on fixing that. You see, I used to have this mean old teacher. And this teacher, she used to look down upon me, and she went to great measures to make sure that I remembered that I was a piece of trash and that I would never amount to anything in my life. She believed that everything she read in a book was true and that everything that I believed in was a lie. So I went up to her and I said, Miss Teacher Lady, what is it about you that makes you think that you're so much better than me? That makes you think you're so much smarter than me? Is it because your mommy and daddy paid for you to go to some fancy school so that you could wave this diploma around all of us, so that you could look down upon children and force feed them propaganda? Well, I say, nah. She looked at me and she said, Bray Wyatt, you are rotten. You stand for nothing. She said, Bray Wyatt, the first time that I ever looked inside of your eyes, I knew there was something inside of you. I knew that you were evil. But I'm proud to say that right now somewhere that teacher lady is rotting inside of some retirement home filled up with all of her life's regrets. But I, Bray Wyatt, stand here in front of you today as a conqueror, as a revolutionary, as the man of 1,000 troops. And I say, Miss Teacher Lady, look at me right now. I got the whole damn world in my hands.